Alright, welcome back guys to FTV Funtime Videos, and today we're live streaming again. 2 live streams in a row. It's kind of, I guess, a little bit unexpected. Especially after, like, not uploading for, like, a long time. But today we are going, as I promised in yesterday's stream, we are going to be playing Minion Rush 1.7.2, which is the, actually the first version of Minion Rush I ever played. So this is actually pretty exciting, and it's pretty cool to be able to revisit this specific version of the game. Compared to, like, for example, 1.8.1, which was the last version of Minion Rush before the Jelly Lab update, this update really isn't that different. I think you can tell, like, first of all, the PX41 serum is missing. Because that was added like in the 1.8.0 update, but we do have the moon power up. This update adds the moon power up. The astronaut costume, strangely enough, is not in this version, but I think right now, I think other members of the community are trying to create a modded version that will hopefully have like all of the costumes that are available, but I'm not sure when that will happen. But yeah, and I do have actually a kind of a plan for this stream, but before we go into that, I do just want to replay the Minion Rush intro, because it is a little bit different. Like each update, the intro is different, so I'm just gonna show here the this introduction for this update. So there we go, there's the intro for this update of the game. So yeah, so actually let me, unlike yesterday's stream, at least today, I'm actually able to read the chat, because I'm not worrying about, you know, trying to not hit any obstacles, because we're not trying to beat a world record today. But yeah, I'm gonna read the live chat real quick. I think Jaden is asking if this version works online, and I'm actually not sure. Right now I'm playing it offline. I believe it doesn't work online, but I'm actually not sure. If it does work online, I think it'd be pretty cool to try the daily Bapple hunt. That's kind of like one of my favorite parts of like the older versions. That's like one of the features that I do enjoy. Okay, yeah, so apparently 1.7.2 is offline, so unfortunately, I don't think we can use the Bapples. But yeah, there is actually, I do have a plan for today's stream. We do have a little bit of an objective, which actually, now that I think about it, I'm not sure if we'll be able to accomplish it in today's stream. But the idea is that we're gonna try. This is probably gonna end up being, it's probably gonna end up being either multiple streams. The second stream, I have no idea when that will happen. Like probably, like I don't know. This might be the last stream for a little while. I'm not sure for how long. I do know I'm gonna try to upload a Minion Rush video by May. That's kind of like a video essay. But other than that, I don't really plan on streaming anymore. So I think this might be the last stream for a little while, unless something changes. But the goal is that we're going to try, and I know this is kind of a bit of an ambitious goal, but we're going to try and unlock Cupid, because as you can see, it costs 200 tokens, we have 50 tokens, so somehow we're going to have to get 150 tokens, which is going to be a challenge, because let me just make it pretty clear. The events tab does not work, and there's no events, so we can't earn tokens that way. We also do not have the Bapple Hunt, which is another, I think, a decent way of earning tokens. So it's going to be a little bit difficult. But we're going to use achievements to try and unlock the Cupid costume. Because there are quite a few achievements, and we can technically unlock the Cupid costume by... Oh yes, I actually... Yeah, I know I probably could have... I could have downloaded the 1.6.1. Probably unlocked costumes there and then updated to 1.7.2, but I kind of just want to do it, you know, it's a little bit of a fun challenge, you know, trying to unlock a costume without, you know, mods or anything like that. So we're just gonna kind of just play, I guess, vanilla Minion Rush, if you want to call it that, but I think I've done enough ranting at this point, so we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna play. I can't remember if I already completed the tutorial. I believe I did. Yeah, at least I have an objective for this stream. So without further delay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play some good old Minion Rush. Okay, yes, apparently I haven't completed the tutorial yet, and I just realized that I don't have the keybinds for this, so I'm gonna have to probably pause the stream real quick. Okay, so here we go. For some reason, my keybinds were not working. But now everything should be working. I wonder how long it would take to get the world record using this version of the game. I'm pretty sure that would take way too long. And I'm definitely not insane enough to try it, so... Yeah, I think the evil minion, I guess, costume that is kind of, I'm pretty sure, was only intended for developers. I think it's pretty cool that we do have that costume, and that we have like APKs that allow us to use that costume as a normal costume. Oh no, these are the obstacles that I remember I used to absolutely hate. These like just bundles of rockets rolling down the track. So, you know, I kind of just thought about this, but I think we should probably develop some sort of like better strategy if we want to unlock the Cupid costume. We should probably check out like the achievements and kind of have an idea of how we're going to get those other 150 tokens. I do know that in every location, as soon as you run, I believe, for like 100,000 meters in one location, you do unlock an achievement that I'm pretty sure rewards you with about 25 or 50 tokens. And there we go, we unlocked one of them already. We unlocked one achievement, 2,000 meters. So I'm pretty sure that should be like 5 or 10 tokens. So we're starting off pretty good, I think. I'm pretty sure there's also another achievement for collecting bananas. I think 1,000 bananas in one run, which we're pretty close to accomplishing. It's actually a good question. Oh, well, I just lost. Well, we almost got 1,000 bananas, but we were a little bit short there. But yeah, actually, that is kind of a good question that Jess 2008 is asking. I do wonder if the evil minion costume would be in this version, since it is in the 1.6.1 version. You know, I think maybe we might be able to figure that out soon if we do get that modded APK. Okay, so here's Dr. Nefarious. I heard you wanted me to help you become an onion with a beak. Oh, Minion of the Week, that makes more sense. Let's see how you'll do with my missions. I really want to play the Babble Hunt, I'm gonna be honest. I do know that I'm pretty sure 1.4.0, I'm pretty sure, oh wow, apparently the evil minion costume was in 1.5.0, that's interesting. So I guess that they must have been working on that like pretty early on in the game's development. But yeah, like I was saying, I really want to play the Babble Hunt. I think 1.4.0, I think that version of the game does have the Babble Hunt that you can play, and I think you can play it offline if I'm not mistaken. So I guess maybe at some point I could make a video on that, perhaps. So yeah, we should also probably try to complete these other missions here, which will help us get a higher despicable multiplier. So you have to go to the shop and unlock the banana splitter. I think that should be pretty easy. That's only 150 bananas. There we go. We should also unlock the fluffy unicorn. I think that's more. No, okay, it's 150 bananas as well. And there we go. We unlocked our first location of the day, the residential area. Oh, so you want to become Minion of the Year? Well, you finally come to the right person. As the master of all things despicable, I can give you a few missions that could help you squash the competition. But it's going to take a lot of work. You think you can beat Vector? That must be a joke. A poorly written joke. Okay, so I think next run, we're going to be beating Vector. But we're going to go to the main menu real quick to claim our achievement over here. So there we go. We got 10 tokens. Now we only have 140 to go. So yeah, so we're going to run again. And we're gonna beat the Vector this time. Or at least that will be our goal. You know, actually, I kind of feel a little bit strange playing this older version of Minion Rush. I kind of feel like as if I were David Plays live streaming or something. It's kind of strange. Kind of reminds me of the David Plays videos. I actually installed this version yesterday, like not too long after I ended the stream. And after that, I actually ended up watching a few David Plays videos because I remember I used to watch those, like, I'd say not very frequently, but you know, kind of occasionally. I think it'd be pretty cool if David Plays would come back with a Minion Rush video, you know, playing the newer version. Wonder what he would think of it. I actually do wonder what David Plays is up to nowadays. I think the last thing that I knew was like he was, I think he was like part of a, I guess kind of like a tech YouTube channel. And then after that, I think he did like some Lego stop motion stuff, I think. Okay, but here we go. We're gonna defeat Vector. You know, the angle of the camera in these older versions, like in the boss battles, like the angle is just like such a strange angle. Like it's kind of sort of difficult to tell where you are, like in which lane you are. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna go to the residential area just because, you know, changing the scenery a little bit. This is also something I wish that the newer version of Minion Rush had, the ability to switch locations, because I just think it'd be so much more fun and more exciting if, and especially nowadays with like, you know, like Minion Rush has so many locations. Like we have, I think over 16 locations. I actually can't remember, but we have like quite a few locations now. And I think it'd be pretty cool if we could have like location switching. I think that'd be fun. I think we got another achievement for collecting 750 bananas, so that's pretty exciting. So we're making some good progress here. Oh well, I don't know. For some reason, I thought I would be able to get the banana splitter and still switch lanes, but apparently that's not possible. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we're gonna have to unlock a costume here pretty soon. We also need to unlock the Mega Minion to get our next multiplier. And there we go, we just unlocked the daily Bapple Hunt. Unfortunately, I'm not online, so we can't really play the Bapple Hunt. Oh, and we've also unlocked downtown, our favorite location, isn't that right? Our absolutely favorite Minion Rush location. It's actually a pretty cool location. My only issue with it is like the wide lanes. It's kind of a bit difficult to navigate that. But I mean, otherwise, I think it's a pretty decent location. It's also the only location, I'm pretty sure, in the game that has ever been removed, which is interesting to think about. Okay, apparently I broke someone's ears just a few seconds ago. I'd like to apologize for breaking your ears by accident. Oh wow, we can almost afford the moon, but we're a bit short on bananas, so we're gonna have to run again if we want to unlock the moon. Okay, so I think we have a new achievement. That's 10 more tokens, 130 more to go. I think the only costumes we can unlock, realistically, are the ones that cost the bananas. Which I think that those would be the hunter I think the baby costume is the cheapest one. Oh no, referee. Yeah, we can probably unlock referee pretty soon. I know there's probably some gift codes that I can use to unlock other costumes. Okay, yeah, yeah, apparently I'm averaging not too bad of like average stream views. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of surprised anyone's watching in the first place after me not uploading for like months. so yeah, but I guess, you know, I'd like to thank everyone for you know, stopping by, watching this stream, and I hope you all are enjoying it. And yeah, yeah, so if anyone knows the gift codes, because I actually can't remember any of them off the top of my head, do let me know. Oh, apparently I had another achievement I did not realize. Where is that achievement? I think it must be down here. Yeah, Vanquish Vector. So we get 10 tokens for defeating Vector. So there we go, 120 tokens. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. I don't think this should count as cheating. I mean, it's like a game feature. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna unlock the baby costume. And I'd like to thank Andrej, for letting me know what the gift code is. But apparently the gift code for baby is the normal costume, firefighter, and baby. And boom, we've received the baby costume. So there we go. And we've unlocked the Anti-Villain League. Okay, oh wow, and El Macho's Lair too, apparently. Honestly, I do not remember it being this easy to unlock all of these locations, but I mean, here we go, I guess. I mean, apparently we've unlocked all the costumes. I mean, all the nearly all of the locations now. Okay, so since we've unlocked the baby costume, I think it just makes sense for us to like wear it to equip the costume. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's just equip the baby costume. So there we go, and we're gonna try and we're gonna see how many tokens we can get. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be actually that difficult of a challenge, because we already have 80 tokens. We only need 120 more, and if we just like run long enough, I'm pretty sure we should be able to. Yeah, I do remember there are other gift codes I can use. I might look into it here in a few moments, because like I honestly can't remember many of them. Like I can't remember any of them like off the top of my head. I wonder if anyone can remember them off the top of their head. Not sure if anyone would be interested in this, but there's actually a location texture mod for the residential area, which changes the residential area to look like kind of like an autumn residential area, like the residential area but in the autumn season. You know, like with the leaves all like different colors and all of that. There is a location texture mod for that, which I'm hoping I will upload onto the archive project server soon. So if anyone is interested in that, I will, just like in yesterday's stream, I might share the invite link to that server at the end of the stream. Okay, so we're not doing too bad. We just unlocked another achievement. And I'd also like to shout out any new viewers. For example, shout out to Casey Jordan. Thanks for stopping by and watching this stream. And I hope you're enjoying this stream as well. I would probably stream it more often if I had the time, but like I do not have the time to stream too often. And like I said, this probably will be my last stream for a little while. So I guess I might as well enjoy it. Oh no, okay. Thought I was almost gonna lose there. So I think my strategy now will be to try and stay within one location. I know, you know, like, switching locations is like fun and all, but if we want to unlock the Cupid costume, we really need to try and like maximize the speed in which we do this. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just stay within the residential area, and after we've run in the residential area for so long, we should be able to unlock an achievement that should give us 50 tokens. And after that, we're gonna switch locations again, and we're gonna repeat the same thing. So we're mostly gonna stay within like possibly 3 main locations. My idea is we're gonna stay in Gru's lab, residential area, and El Macho's lair. Those will be the 3 main locations we're gonna be focusing on, or at least that's my goal, my strategy. And I think someone just shared a gift code that should award 20 tokens. And I'm gonna check that out real quick as soon as I lose here. Okay, so apparently according to Jaden, residential area actually does not award an achievement for reaching 100,000 meters. So I guess there goes that strategy I had. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and lose, and we're gonna check out which locations do have those achievements. Okay, so cool thing is that now we have enough bananas to unlock the highlight of this update, which is the moon power-up. And there we go. There's the moon power-up. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the main menu, and I'm gonna try out that gift code that I think someone shared. Okay, so apparently made, normal, and golfer should give me 20 tokens. Okay, no, it gave me the loser taunt. Okay, well, I kind of actually forgot that that was even a feature that you could use. Like, if you, I think, beat someone, I think you could send it in events or something like that. I can't remember exactly. Yeah. Well, okay. Apparently that was not 20 tokens. That was just a loser taunt. Okay, so yeah, that didn't work. Okay, so yeah, I mean, okay, well, let's just go ahead and, claim our achievement over here. Do we have any achievements to claim? It doesn't seem like we have any achievements. Oh, we do. Okay, Despicable You, there we go, 5 tokens. I guess someone just called me out for being a loser with that gift code. Alright. Interesting. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and just check the achievements and see which locations do award tokens for running. Alright, so the Anti-Villain League, actually, we might have to go to the Anti-Villain League because that's 50 tokens for running 100,000 meters there, then 150,000 for running in the downtown location. Okay, so yeah, okay, we're changing our strategy then. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I think a good strategy would be to upgrade the Groose rocket because that's gonna allow us to cover a larger distance. And we're just gonna keep the baby costume. Okay, so yeah, after this run, or after we reach Anti-Villain League, I'm gonna just like, real quick, I'm gonna search, for the gift codes, to see if I can get any for tokens. Because apparently there are gift codes that award you tokens. And also, by the way, here's the moon power-up, which was the new power-up in this version of the game. Okay, I would grab the Mega Minion power-up, but that's not gonna really help me get to another location. Okay, here we go. Mina boss battle. Here we go.
Special delivery. Gru's stolen cookie box. In your face.
I do remember some time ago, I think Jaden managed to get an interview with the voice actor for for the Mina boss battle, which was pretty cool. And there we go, we got an achievement. Sure, let's go to a Macho's Lair. We don't really need to go to a Macho's Lair, but we also don't need to stay in the residential area. there's also another thing that I kind of wish newer Minion Rush, like modern Minion Rush, would like focus on. Like I think it'd be cool if they were to introduce more boss battles into the game. And I think someone just subscribed because I just heard the like little notification thing. So thank you to whoever did subscribe. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I hope you'll enjoy my my 1 or 2 uploads a year. At least this year, I've already uploaded twice, technically speaking. I've actually also made a few shorts based on the live streams, kind of like with a few highlights of the streams. If anyone doesn't want to watch like any of the past streams and just wants to like watch the highlights, I've actually done that. Okay, you know what? Let's just go back to Gru's lab. Like honestly, right now I'm just searching for the opportunity to go to the Anti-Villain League or downtown location. That's currently my goal. I'm not sure what your all's opinion is on this, but which location do you think is more challenging? Would you argue it would be the downtown location, or do you believe it would be the Anti-Villain League? Because I think both locations are like somewhat challenging, but I'm not sure which one. Okay, so I think, yeah, Andrej says that the downtown is better. I think I would probably have to agree with that, just because the Anti-Villain League has these like spinning gears, like this obstacle that's basically like a spinning gear, and it's just absolutely awful. Like if I lose in the Anti-Villain League, if I hit an obstacle, it's most likely going to be that spinning gear. I'll describe what obstacle I'm talking about once we reach the Anti-Villain League. Whether that be soon or later. You know, I just thought, imagine ludicrous speed in these older versions of the game, because I'm pretty sure in the current version of the game, the more you play, the game gets faster. But unlike in these versions, in the newer version, there's no limit. So the more you play, it gets to a point where it's just like ridiculously fast. Like I'm just imagining, like I'm not sure if it would be like, I think it'd be awful in this version of the game. Because like unlike the current version of the game, like I feel like nowadays most of the locations are like standardized. That's actually, if I'm not mistaken, one of the reasons why the downtown location was removed in the newer version of the game is because it was simply inconsistent with all the other locations, because the downtown location had wider lanes, and it was just overall just it didn't really fit in with all the other locations, if you know what I mean. And then there's also like some locations that have just obstacles that you don't see in other locations, and that's partially why the downtown was removed, if I'm not mistaken. And it's kind of crazy that we have literally boss battles for every villain, and there were even like villains that were made up specifically for this game, yet we never have received a Balthazar Brat boss battle, which I think is just kind of, you know, kind of crazy. And finally, we reached the Anti-Villain League. It took a while. And actually, I think this is the new location in this version of the game. In 1.7.1, I think this version introduced the Anti-Villain League. Actually, I don't think it did. I know it did. Nice, we've unlocked the mall location. So yeah, so now that we lost here, I'm gonna go ahead and... I'm gonna try to find some of the gift codes for Minion Rush. Because I think a little bit of a token boost would be pretty useful. Okay, so we do have banana perk. We have a banana perk. We have minion launcher. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be, at least based on my research, and I'm not sure if you all could research this further, but it doesn't seem like there is a gift code for tokens. We do have gift codes for minion launchers, for score perks, and for banana perks. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna use the one for minion launcher, the minion launcher. The gift code to get minion launchers, because this will be pretty helpful in helping us get more distance covered. And I believe that's Dancer, Firefighter, and Dad. There we go. We got 3 minion launchers. We can also get score perks. And to get the score perks, that would be Baby. And I think this costume, the Dancer, and Golfer. And there we go, we got those score perks. And I guess we'll just go ahead and we'll get the banana perks as well. Which for that we need a baby costume, firefighter, and the maid. I think the maid's all the way up here. Okay, there we go, and we got banana perks. There we go. That should be pretty helpful. I think we should be now a little bit better prepared for this. Okay, I think we have a new achievement. Yep, Cookie Crumbler. That's 10 tokens. Now we're only 105 tokens away. And actually, I want to just make sure that I know how much distance we have to cover in the Anti-Villain League. Okay, so run 100,000 meters through the Anti-Villain League. So something funny is that you can barely see that little white line at the bottom, which indicates the progress we have, and it's basically non-existent. So it's gonna take a while for us to cover 100,000 meters. 100,000 meters in the Anti-Villain League. But yeah, I guess now, I think we're ready. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use a minion launcher actually. And we're not going to use any banana multipliers or anything. That's not really going to help us. Or I guess we could. That could help us earn bananas faster. There's something I'm noticing is that in this version, like the freeze ray seems to have like a different mesh or like a different color. It looks a little bit different. Like frozen obstacles look a little bit different. It's probably also because of like the different graphics, because these are like basically 2014 Android graphics, so Okay, so here we go. The fluffy unicorn kind of just gives me like flashbacks to yesterday, the fluffy unicorn, because that was basically what I was trying to search for, like the majority of the time, when trying to beat the world record. Because like fluffy unicorn, like when trying to beat the world record, they actually give a pretty decent boost, a pretty decent score boost. Yeah, Minion Rush's graphics were like, yeah, 2013 and 2014 standards. They were pretty good. And also, I think, if I'm not mistaken, if like my memory works correctly, like I felt like most games back in 2013 and 2014 were like 2D games. So the fact that Minion Rush was like a 3D game, I think, was kind of, sort of an accomplishment, like itself. I think it was, you know, because yeah, I mean, and even like the 3D games that were available back then, like most of them did not have very great graphics at that time. Okay, so far we've been pretty lucky, and that gear obstacle has not appeared yet. Another fluffy unicorn. Fluffy unicorns don't really help me, but they do help me gain more bananas. And bananas are pretty useful because we can upgrade power-ups and stuff. We can also upgrade our costumes to get a higher despicable multiplier. You know, I just thought of an interesting challenge. I'm not sure if it would actually be possible. But I think it'd be pretty cool to like speedrun unlocking all of the achievements in Minion Rush. I think that'd be pretty interesting. But I don't think it would work because I'm pretty sure there's like 1 or 2 achievements that require you to be online. Like I'm pretty sure there's one where you have to, I think, send a friend a challenge or something like that. And like that feature no longer works as far as I'm aware. Because like all of these versions, like they no longer work online. Because like obviously like the servers like the servers are like they're no longer online. At least for these versions. Yeah, honestly, bananas, you make a good point, original modder. Honestly, in the newer version of the game, bananas I think are practically useless. Like I don't even know, like, oh my goodness, I literally just lost. Like I honestly don't know. Like why did they introduce Robo-Nanas, Minion Coins, and all of these other currencies whenever we already had bananas, which are practically useless? Like couldn't they have just given bananas a new use? Instead of like adding all these other like practically useless currencies, to be honest. I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna upgrade some power-ups over here. Gru's rocket, I think that's the one we should definitely upgrade. The banana splitter, I think that we should also upgrade. Or should we upgrade the banana vacuum? I think the banana splitter, that should probably increase our ability to gain more bananas. Okay, so I think we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna run again. We're gonna try to not use any power-ups here at the beginning of this run. Because I believe that was one of the missions, is to not grab any... Yeah, don't use any power-ups in the first 500 meters in a single run. Yeah, so we're gonna have to avoid getting any power-ups here. There's not really any point in like increasing our despicable multiplier. I guess that's kind of like a side mission. Because like the main goal of this stream is we have to get the Cupid costume. I'm gonna be honest, I do not remember Cupid costume ever being as cheap as 200 tokens. Like I remember every single time that the Cupid costume would go on sale. Like I remember it would be like 550 tokens. Like I'm pretty sure when I bought the Cupid costume, actually I'm not sure if I did buy the Cupid costume, because I do remember that the Cupid costume could be gifted, and I think I was gifted the Cupid costume. I don't remember if I did buy it or not. I mean, if I did buy it, I'm sure there might be a very old video on my channel where I buy the Cupid costume. Perhaps. Oh my goodness, okay, that was so close. Has the camera angle changed for Minion Rush? Because I see someone is saying that they like the camera angle in this version more. But I'm not sure if I've really noticed if there's any difference in the camera angles. Honestly, I wish that this version of the game would have lasted longer. I feel like the Jelly Lab probably came a little bit too early. I would have loved to have seen like where the game would have went if they had kept this version of the game. Because as much as I like the Jelly Lab, I also wonder like how would this game have looked like if it had lasted a little bit like longer in this version, in this version of the game. Because I feel like during this version of the game, I feel like the developers were really focusing on adding new locations and adding new boss battles. Like even the very last version of the game, the very last update before the Jelly Lab, it introduced another boss battle. Like we saw, like literally all of the game's boss battles were introduced during this era of the game. And so I really do wonder, I really do wonder where this game would have went had they just continued developing this version of the game. Unfortunately, the Jelly Lab, I felt came too soon. Just kind of, I guess, a little bit unfortunate in my opinion. I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna claim. I think this is the last gift code that is available for this version of the game. I might be mistaken, but I do believe this is the last gift code. And I think that should give me a banana bunch. Oh well. Oh wow. What a great what a great reward this is. 1 bananas. 1 bananas. 1 bananas. That's what I've just won here. 1 bananas. How exciting. How exciting, my 1 bananas. I will do so much with my 1 bananas. You know, before claiming that gift code, I had 1,320 bananas. But now I have 1,321 bananas. So that's pretty useful. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna upgrade the banana vacuum as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's run again. Actually, I want to check how is our progress. Okay, that's bad. that's some bad progress. Well, we're gonna try to unlock Cupid in this dream, but this just seems like it's gonna be a very time-consuming process. But we're gonna try. If we were crazy enough yesterday to attempt to beat the Minion Rush world record, I'm sure we're crazy enough to like run in the anti-villain league for like 100,000 meters. I'd like to know your opinions on this, but what feature do you all like the most from this version of the game? And by this version, I kind of just mean like, I guess, the pre-Jelly Lab versions in general, not specifically this version. Yeah, I think after this run, I will actually check out the other achievements, because yeah, I definitely do agree that I should probably be trying to complete other achievements while I'm trying to complete this other achievement for 50 tokens. I'm not sure if there's an achievement for collecting stars on the moon, because I definitely could do that if there is an achievement for that. Actually, I'm pretty sure at some point, like during the pre-Jelly Lab era, costumes were able to be purchased with real money. I do know that I think the very earlier versions, like I'm pretty sure 1.2.0 perhaps, 1.1.0, like at that point, the whole idea of like buying costumes with real money had not been introduced. But I'm pretty sure by this version, I'm pretty sure costumes like, you know, like Worker or Ninja, those costumes I think began to cost real money. And we also began to see other costumes cost real money. Like even Astronaut, I'm pretty sure. Even though it did, I think, even though it did release, I think initially for like 2,000 tokens or so, I'm pretty sure it did cost real money at some point. I do know that it cost $20. Because there's like a few costumes, like during the pre-Jelly Lab era, that would come on sale for either tokens or real money. Like one example of these types of costumes, I'm pretty sure would be the Astronaut costume. And I'm not sure what other costumes there are that fall under this criteria. Yeah, I'm very surprised that we haven't stumbled upon those spinning gear obstacles. Because I'm pretty sure those obstacles were in this version of the game. I don't think those obstacles were added later on. Okay, so that's a relief. Apparently the gears are not in this version. Then I do wonder what version they're in. Like, were those introduced in the Jelly Lab? You know, but streaming, before streaming today, I don't think I had actually played in the Anti-Villain League location in like probably years. Like, I probably hadn't played in this location like since the Jelly Lab. At least as far as I can remember. Because I do remember, if I'm not mistaken, in the 5-year celebration update, the special mission, one of the locations was the Anti-Villain League. And I think the Anti-Villain League, the location was changed, like and they added decorations to like celebrate the new update. Like, I'm pretty sure there were like a bunch of like balloons, I think, like below, like in the void or whatever. But I didn't. The funny story is that I was actually like so against the new like 5-year celebration update that I didn't even bother. Like, I updated. I'm pretty sure, and I transferred like my costumes over to like the new version. But I don't remember bothering to play the new special mission at all. Just because I was pretty upset about the fact that minion races had been removed, and just it was just like compared to like the Jelly Lab, like compared to like what the 5-year celebration update replaced. Like, if the 5-year celebration update had been, like, for example, let's say rich with features, you know, like if it had a ton of features, or if it had offered more than what the Jelly Lab offered, I don't think that the community backlash would have been so awful. And I also do not believe that so many community members would have left the game and the community. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of in the past, and I'm not sure why I'm bringing that up again. Okay, so apparently, according to Jaden, we now have the mod APK for 1.7.2, so as soon as this stream ends, you know what I'm gonna do. Definitely gonna check out the new mod APK. Oh no, well, I was about to say that run made it quite... I was about to say that that run had lasted quite a while. Okay, so apparently Minion 285 Evil made this new modded APK. So that's pretty cool. Honestly, like he's the one who's responsible for like even finding the 1.7.2 version or like any of this. Like it kind of like he's definitely a very dedicated and committed like community member in the Minion Rush modding community. Like he's been around, I think, like for quite a while too. Okay, so Gru here says you have as much energy as some sort of caffeinated. How do you how do you pronounce that? Caffeinated cheetah. I do not know how to spell or pronounce caffeinated, but oh well. Very impressive. But these next missions will be harder than giving Kyle a doggy bath. Okay, so Dr. Nefarious is telling me to spend 200 bananas. Luckily, that should not be a problem at all. Actually, before spending any bananas on any power-ups. Okay, you know, here's an issue. So you see here, Gru's mission here, claim a prize in a weekly contest. Like, there is absolutely no way I am able to do this because weekly contests are no longer accessible. Like, they no longer exist because this version of the game is offline. So yeah, that's kind of... I'm not sure why those types of missions are even in the game, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna see what other achievement... Okay, we actually made some decent progress in the Anti-Villain League. I think we're nearly a quarter of the way there, so that's pretty good. We could just start collecting more bananas because we do need to collect 1,000,000 bananas. If we play 250 times, we can get 50 tokens. Okay, so yeah, this is the achievement I was talking about. So Star Hunter. So if I collect 2,500 stars on the moon, I can get 25 tokens. I just think that's gonna take quite a while. Or I get a total despicable score of 5 million. I think this one should be pretty easy. If we can increase our despicable multiplier and if we can use our score boosts. Oh yeah, that's right. I can actually acquire a referee. That's actually a good idea, Jaden. So apparently I can go ahead and go to El Macho's lair and get 10 tokens. If I really want to, but I'm not sure I want to. I could also get burned 50 times and get another 10 tokens. That doesn't sound like too bad of an idea. So that's like 20 tokens I could get from El Macho's lair. I can also fall off the track 5 times. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna fall off the track 5 times. That should give us 5 tokens. And, you know, at this point, any tokens are useful. So, I don't know. But for some reason, I feel like there's a gift code to get referee for free. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and spend the 2,500 bananas, regardless. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna fall off the track 5 times to get 5 tokens. And luckily, Anti-Villain League, I think, is a good location for falling off the track because there's definitely enough gaps in the floor. For example, right here, we can literally just fall into the void. There we go. And we can just repeat this process another 3 times, and we should have 5 tokens pretty easily. There we go. Now we only need to fall down 2 more times. I think this segment of the stream is gonna be pretty boring. Just seeing me literally fall into the void so many times. I'm not sure if falling off the slide would count as falling off the track. I would assume it would. Okay, so here we go, a secret area. Okay, there we go. And there we go, we got an achievement. There we go, we got another 5 tokens. I'm pretty sure. Yep, now we have 100 tokens. So since the beginning of the stream, we've earned a total of 50 tokens, which I think is pretty good progress. Now, the question is, what do we want to do now? Because we could go to other locations. For example, we could go to the mall and stumble into a wet floor sign 10 times for 10 tokens. Stumble into a cooler 10 times for another 10 tokens in Minion Beach. And then lose 50 times in El Macho's Lair to get another 10 tokens. Defeat El Macho in El Macho's Lair for another 10 tokens. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I do want to do. Or do we just want to stay in anti-villain league? You know, honestly, we have a decent amount of progress here in anti-villain league. I think we should just go ahead and just stay here. We definitely need more bananas though. And I don't think any of the costumes we have, like referee doesn't really help with bananas. And the baby costume doesn't really help either. But we're gonna equip the baby costume just because it increases our despicable multiplier. But we're gonna try, and we're gonna try to get as high score, the highest score we can. And I'm gonna restart. So for this run, we're gonna try to get the highest score we can because I'm pretty sure that should be pretty useful. I actually can't remember if I did unlock all of the power-ups. I'm pretty sure I have. So yeah, I guess I could try and get all the power-ups in one run, because if I'm not mistaken, I think that was an achievement. And I don't think it should be too difficult to achieve. Of course, I think the challenge will be trying to collect all the power-ups in one run without using revives. I think that's going to be the challenge. Because as part of this challenge of like trying to unlock Cupid, I'm really trying to avoid using any revives, because that's only going to... That's not going to help us. That's going to make our situation even worse. So... But yeah, I do believe I can try and get all of the power-ups if possible. I think it'd be useful if I could have like a checklist to check each power-up like out. But I guess for now I'm just gonna grab any power-up that I stumble into and just hope that I end up getting all of the power-ups. Okay, here we have the minion shield. See, so I'm not sure if y'all just noticed, but I had the minion shield, and as soon as I got into the minion slide, the minion shield got deactivated, which I'm pretty sure doesn't happen in the current version of Minion Rush, or I'm pretty sure doesn't even happen in the Jelly Lab. Or at least at a certain point in the Jelly Lab, it stops working like that. That's kind of one of the annoying things I remember of like when I used to play like this version, whenever this version that I'm playing was like the current version of the game. That was something that was annoying. Like I'd have a power up, and then as soon as I reached the minion slide, like that power up would just become disabled, and it was especially frustrating whenever I had like my power-ups upgraded. And so, and especially when I had like just collected that power-up. Which I'm kind of glad like it doesn't work like that anymore, but that was definitely something that was frustrating about this version. So right now I'm kind of searching for the moon power-up, because I believe that's the only one I'm missing, if I'm not mistaken, is the moon power-up. So I've already collected the fluffy unicorn. I've already used Groose Rocket, I'm pretty sure. Actually no, I think I'm still missing the moon and Groose Rocket. So I'm somehow gonna have to... I'm just gonna have to hope that I stumble into either of those power-ups at some point. Oh my goodness, that was so close. And there we go, we beat our previous high score. Okay, I was about to grab the banana vacuum, but I felt like that would have been a pretty awful mistake. Because it was too close to that obstacle, and I'm not sure I would have been able to grab that power-up. There we go. There's the moon power up. I think now we're only missing the Groose rocket, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I'm not mistaken. And I think we haven't used the freeze ray either. I don't think it's spawned. Okay, so I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to find the Groose rocket and the freeze ray in time, because the game's getting pretty fast. Okay, there we go. There's the freeze ray. So I think now we might only be missing Groose rocket. Oh no. Oh, okay, well, we almost grabbed every power up. Almost. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure Groose rocket is the only power up we did not grab. I'm gonna actually check and I want to verify that is an actual yeah, collect all power-ups during your run. Yeah, and that'd be 50 tokens. So if we can get this one and we can just stay in the anti-villain league, we should be able to unlock Cupid, hopefully pretty soon. I'm not sure if we should continue using Baby or not. I think we should. I think this time, because we could use some bananas. So I think I'm gonna use the minion launcher. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. But I'm also gonna use the banana booster thing, the banana multiplier. Ooh, this is an interesting combo. The banana multiplier and the banana splitter. This should be pretty useful. They were still trying to collect all the power-ups that there are in one run. We're still trying to accomplish that, but we're also trying to get as many bananas as we can, and we're also trying to maximize the distance that we run. So we're trying to do a lot of things here simultaneously, like at the same time. Here we have the freeze ray. Really wish I had some way of tracking what power-ups I've collected and which ones I haven't. That way I could just like focus on getting the power-ups that I haven't collected. I know that I already got the banana splitter, but I probably should have collected that because that would have given me a pretty decent banana bonus. Okay, the fluffy unicorn, yeah, I don't think we've gotten that yet, and this is definitely going to be very useful for collecting bananas. Okay, so it seems like someone else has subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. I think a total of 3 people have subscribed today, which is pretty exciting. Oh my goodness, what literally just happened? What was that? What was that? Like, you all saw that, right? That was literally the strangest thing. Like, I'm pretty sure there was supposed to be a spring right there, right? But I literally just... Okay, that was pretty strange. That's definitely going to be a highlight of this stream. Definitely going to upload that later today. Because that was very strange. So I'm actually not sure. I think I'm only missing the moon power up. I think. Yeah, because I already picked up the Goose Rocket earlier. I already picked up the Banana Splitter, the Banana Vacuum, the Minion Shield. I've already picked up, I'm pretty sure, most power-ups, except the Moon. Yeah, I already picked up the Mega Minion. Now, I'm kind of afraid that I'm gonna lose right here because I'm pretty sure the game's gonna spawn me near... Yep. Literally, how is that even fair? Okay, well... Well, we were close. Yeah, I got all the power-ups except the moon, so I was actually pretty close that time. Wow, I was so close, but oh well. We're making some good progress for running 100,000 meters. So that's neat. I'm not sure what I should do with my bananas. I could upgrade Goose Rocket. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Because I was also thinking I could upgrade my costume just to get that extra multiplier. But I don't think we really need to do that yet. If you're gonna use the minion launcher, that'll give us a distance boost. If I'm not mistaken, I think that increases our starting distance by 750 meters. So I guess technically we could like do kind of a loop if we can collect enough bananas where I just like click run, click play, use the minion launcher and then lose like instantaneously. Like I guess we could accumulate quite the distance that way, but I think it'd be kind of a cumbersome process and probably not worth my time. So, and plus it's a little bit more fun to actually, you know, play the game. Oh, finally, the moon power-up. The power-up that seems to be like... that literally does not spawn when I want it to spawn. There we go, got a little bit of a score boost there. Yeah, I don't know, AVL, I feel like the Anti-Villain League has way too many kind of gaps. Like too many places where you could like fall into the void. Okay, we have 500 bananas, so we recovered the bananas we spent on the minion launcher. Fluffy unicorn, there we go. So it was so yeah, so now that we have the Minion Rush modded APK for 1.7.1, I was wondering, does the daily Bapple Hunt work? Because that's definitely something that I'm really looking forward to if the modded APK does support the daily Bapple. I'm not sure if there's anyone watching who could possibly answer that. Oh my goodness, that was so close. Oh my goodness. Okay, I literally thought I was about to lose there. And I think there, at some point, I feel like playing in the same location just gets kind of tiring. And I'm starting to feel that way about Anti-Villain League. Yes, we got all of the power-ups in the run. We got the achievement. So that means we now have 50 more tokens. Finally. This is honestly a pretty significant achievement because that means we now only need 50 more tokens. And then we'll have the Cupid costume. I do wonder if anyone is still watching this stream. I know it's been going on for a little while. And it's definitely not as exciting as trying to beat a world record, so... Regardless of whether anyone is still watching, I'd like to thank everyone who did stop by to watch this stream. Because it truly is quite encouraging whenever I'm streaming and I see that people are actually watching and actually enjoying the stream, so I'd just like to thank you all for that. So technically, we could just lose and just go ahead and claim our 50 tokens if we really wanted to. But I kind of just want to keep on running. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, so there we go. We're gonna... Oh, whoops. I did not mean to click that. Gonna go back to the main menu. And we're gonna go ahead and claim our 50 tokens. And boom, there we go. We only have 50 more tokens to go until we can unlock the Cupid costume. 50 tokens to go. So we could, here are our options. First, we could stay in the anti-villain league and try to run 100,000 meters to get the 50 tokens we need. Or, here's our other options. We could smash some obstacles to get 15 tokens. So that's one option. And that'd be 15 tokens. Defeat El Macho. That's 25 tokens. Hit a wet floor sign 10 times and hit a cooler 10 times. That'd be 45 tokens. And then use the minion launcher every single time we play and get 5 tokens. So I think our options are pretty clear now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna play and we're gonna wait until we can reach El Macho's lair, enter El Macho's lair, and once we're there, we're gonna search for a freeze ray to smash obstacles, and at the same time, we're gonna see if we can stumble upon El Macho himself and get those sweet 10 tokens. So that's what we're gonna do. That's the plan. I don't really think we need any costume in particular, but to kind of change it up a little bit, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and equip the referee costume. So we no longer really need to... The distance is no longer as important. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm actually gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna upgrade the baby costume. But we're gonna play with the referee costume. Because like I said, I kind of just want to change it up a little bit. We've been playing with the baby costume for way too long now, I feel. So yeah, so let's go ahead and let's play again. Minion launcher, let's make sure we have our minion launcher. Oh, what just happened? Okay, I'm gonna have to see the replay for this. Okay, that was so strange. Wow. Okay, I'm just finding a whole lot of strange little moments here in this stream. Like, that's literally, the minion launcher literally launched me into the secret area. Like, that's kind of wild. That's kind of a little bit unexpected. So unfortunately, right now that I'm wanting to get to El Macho's lair, it's not... I haven't really reached the point where I can make the change, where I can make the switch. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I think it'd be pretty boring if I were to stay here in the anti-villain league. Although we've made a whole ton of progress, like trying to get that one achievement. We're literally not even halfway there yet. So yeah, I think we definitely need to switch locations. And I'm just gonna go to the downtown because El Macho's Lair is not wanting to spawn. So hopefully switching locations, maybe I'll have better luck. But here we are at the downtown location, finally. Actually, haven't visited this location yet during this stream. There we go. There's the fluffy unicorn. So for some reason, freeze rays are not spawning, and I really need a freeze ray, so hopefully a freeze ray will spawn here soon enough. Well, I didn't really want a banana splitter, but I'm not gonna deny a banana splitter. You know, I kind of remember, oh, finally a freeze ray. I remember like back during like the pre-Jelly Lab era, I remember people used to like complain about like having a ton of bananas, but then like nothing to do with them. Like I remember there used to be like a big complaint, like people had like thousands and sometimes even millions of bananas just accumulated. And I remember people really wanted a banana to token converter feature, which never did happen. And I think like these same complaints were like very, I guess, very notable within the community back even during the Jelly Lab. I think this was like one of the bigger complaints, I would argue. And yeah, I guess that's something I don't really like about these older versions, is that there's not really a whole lot of opportunities to earn tokens. There was a certain time frame, like I think in the first version of the Jelly Lab, whenever you finished a mission, you could continue playing and collect tokens, which would spawn like kind of in the middle of the run. After you have completed your mission. And I think that was a pretty neat way. Like still tokens were very hard to obtain, but at least they were obtainable. Like obtainable like more easily. And then there were also like jelly jobs, and also like for example like the special missions. Those were also a great way, like at some point like during the Jelly Lab, those became a great way to like earn tokens. But like specifically like in these pre-Jelly Lab versions, it's just like very difficult to earn tokens. Like the only ways are achievements, battles, events, and that's practically the only ways you can earn tokens. And of course, the only other way is of course spending money, which is obviously what Gameloft wants you to do. They want you to spend money on tokens. Hence why they make it so difficult to obtain them in the first place. Which I guess luckily in the newer version of the game, that's no longer a concern. Like tokens are almost as easily obtainable as like bananas at this point in the newer version of the game. But I'd say that the reason why tokens are so easily obtainable nowadays is because basically the video advertisements pay for the tokens. And I just lost, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go over here to the main menu. By the way, I love this soundtrack. Like the lobby soundtracks that they have for like each individual location. Like, I think that's pretty cool, and I'm kind of upset that that feature did not extend to the Jelly Lab versions. Like the custom background music and the custom backgrounds, like for the different locations. I think that was a pretty neat touch, but unfortunately they discontinued that. Alright, so I want to see how many more. Okay, so I don't have to smash too many more obstacles. Okay, so yeah, I think it shouldn't be too difficult to complete these other achievements. So yeah, so let's go ahead and let's continue playing. And I do want my minion launcher. Actually, I'm not sure I really needed the minion launcher. Oh no, actually I do, because there is an achievement that after I use the minion launcher 10 times, I think I get 5 tokens. So I definitely do need to use the minion launcher as many times as possible. I'm hoping the freeze ray will spawn soon, because that's kind of my goal right now, is trying to find the freeze ray. I need to smash as many obstacles as possible. And I'm also trying to see if I can find El Macho. And I've actually realized that I haven't actually been paying too much attention to these missions over here. Because oh no, no, okay, yeah, because I'm not sure if El Macho is even gonna spawn, because I think I need to complete a few certain missions before El Macho can spawn. Yeah, right now my goal is just finding the freeze ray and finding El Macho. Currently, at least right now during this run, that's my main goal, that's my main objective. Because if I can find a freeze ray and smash more obstacles, and if I can find and defeat El Macho, that should give me, I'm pretty certain, that should give me 25 tokens. And as I've previously mentioned, or I'm sure you all know, like right now tokens are like very valuable. Because if we want to get the Cupid costume, we need those tokens. Okay, so there we go. We completed one mission. I'm still trying to find a freeze ray though, and I'm still trying to find El Macho. Oh no, I missed that freeze ray. That was a perfect opportunity. It's probably gonna take a little while longer for another freeze ray to spawn. Oh, well, I actually was not expecting an obstacle to be placed there. Okay, yes, I don't think I can beat El Macho yet, unfortunately. Guess you're gonna spend another 500 bananas on another minion launcher. And apparently there are 8 people watching the stream. Well, never mind, 5 people watching the stream currently. So thank you all for watching. I'm hoping we'll be able to get the Cupid costume here pretty soon. Okay, so this achievement is definitely taking longer. I probably should have stayed in Anti-Villain League. I think it would have taken about the same amount of time, but it's kind of too late to go back now, so... Okay, so for some reason, freeze rays are not spawning right now that I'm wanting them to spawn. Actually, I think one of the missions was, I can't remember, was it, supposed to jump over the flamethrowers. And I've been rolling under them this entire time. Okay, well, at least now I know that I should probably jump over the flamethrowers. Yeah, because I don't believe the El Macho boss battle will spawn until I complete all of these other missions that are in El Macho's lair. I'm gonna grab the banana splitter, but I don't want a banana splitter. I want a freeze ray. I don't know why the freeze ray is like not spawning like as frequently as it should. Or at least as frequently as I personally think it should, so. I literally just used the fluffy unicorn. Why is it spawning again? I mean, I probably shouldn't be complaining because the fluffy unicorn is a pretty good source of bananas. But yeah, I did actually. I think I've already been notified that the mod for 1.7.2 is available now. But the whole kind of, I guess the objective of this stream, for those who have just stopped by the stream, the objective of the stream is for us to accumulate 200 tokens in order to unlock the Cupid costume, which costs 200 tokens. So that's the objective of the stream. So regardless of whether the modded APK had been available earlier today, like the goal of the stream still is to like to unlock Cupid. And actually, I think I just realized, and I think that was Jaden who just sent that message, who just commented that I didn't realize who it was until now. So I'm kind of just like taking glances real quick at the live chat. Oh my goodness, I literally just grabbed the banana splitter like 2 or 3 times. Like, where's the freeze ray? I need the freeze ray. Why is it not spawning? This is getting a little bit ridiculous. Literally, if I see another unicorn or another banana splitter, I'm just gonna be like... If I see another banana splitter or another fluffy unicorn, I'm literally gonna steal a banana from a minion. Finally, a freezer ray, wow. Finally. After who knows how many years. Finally, there we go. I've got the achievement now. I don't think we're gonna find El Macho here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just lose on purpose. So I want to see until when we're gonna... Like, how long does it take? Okay, once you run with the bulls and El Macho's Lair, dodge the rolling cages with the near... Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to near miss now. Like, literally all I want to do is I want to defeat El Macho. Is that too much to ask for? Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna claim this other achievement. Cold as Ice, 15 tokens, there we go. Only 35 tokens to go. I'm not sure, you know, I'm gonna change costume. I'm gonna go back to using the baby costume. But I am going to upgrade my classic here just so I can increase my multiplier. And I should probably actually also... I should probably also upgrade referee. There goes all of our bananas. Probably just made some poor financial decisions, but... Actually, I haven't checked the cost of the other costumes. Yeah, Thinger is 200 tokens. Girl is 200 tokens. So yeah, so we could unlock quite a few costumes. I think... Yeah. Snorkeler is also 200 tokens. There's quite a few costumes that cost 200 tokens. But personally, I think Cupid would be pretty useful. I mean, it increases bananas by 100%. And like these other costumes. First of all, Singer is basically just an upgraded baby costume that only works at Gru's lab. Snorkeler is literally the mom costume, except it only works in El Macho's lair. And the girl costume is literally just a referee costume, but only works for the Gru's rocket. So personally, I think Cupid would be the best costume to choose here. But that's just, I don't know, that's just my opinion. But yeah, but we're gonna run again, and we're gonna have to near miss apparently 3 evil minion cages. Apparently that's what we're gonna have to do, is near miss 3 of these cages. And then after that, I guess we can just go ahead and lose. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and lose because I want to see like what the next mission is. Because like my goal is just, I just want to defeat El Macho. Like that's my main goal here. Like how long does it take for me to like be able to encounter El Macho? You know, honestly, alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. So, because we have other objectives as well, like El Macho, like that's defeating El Macho is gonna give us 10 tokens. But another thing we want to do as well is we want to get to the mall to hit a wet floor sign 10 times, and we also need to get to Minion Beach. So if we are able to if we're able to get to the mall, or we're able to get to Minion Beach before we stumble into El Macho, we're gonna do that, because like I've already been trying like to find El Macho for so long. Oh wow, we're out of bananas. Alright, so we're gonna have to get a few more bananas if we want to use the minion launcher. But yeah, we're gonna have to We're gonna have to complete those other 2 achievements if we can't find El Macho, because I've been trying to find him for so long now. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I think this stream is probably gonna last just as long as my world record stream from yesterday. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. Guess El Macho must be too afraid of me because he is not spawning anywhere. So apparently I think Jaden's saying that 1.7.2 crashes? Is that like the modded APK or the normal APK that crashes? Well, I'm not finding El Macho, so I guess we're going back to our good old friend, the Anti-Villain League. Hello, old friend. I'm honestly kind of tempted to just stay here in the Anti-Villain League and just like finish running the like 100,000 meters we need to run, because it feels like completing all the other achievements is gonna be way too time consuming and possibly difficult. I don't know, what do you all think? Should I just stay here in the Anti-Villain League and try to get that one achievement completed, or should I try to get the other smaller achievements completed? I don't know, apparently we're going back to El Macho's lair, so... I guess I probably just haven't unlocked the El Macho boss battle, I suppose. Because I'm pretty sure by now I should have come across El Macho. Oh my goodness. I literally do not even know what just happened. Okay, I guess we're just gonna play again. At least this time we can use the minion launcher. The Groose rocket might be able to help us cover some more distance and perhaps help us encounter El Macho. You know, at first we were kind of making some decent progress pretty fast, but now it's like painfully slow progress. Does anyone know how I can reach El Macho? Like, how do I unlock his boss battle? But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just come over here to the mall and complete the other mission, which is literally the other achievement, which is literally just stumbling onto these wet floor signs. There we go, we have 2. So now we just need to do this 8 more times. Seven more times. Okay, there we go. We got 1 achievement. Six more times. 5 more times, and I will actually go ahead and check what Jaden has just said. I think I might have a point. We're gonna go ahead and claim the 5 tokens there. We only have 30 tokens more to go. Oh yeah, I just realized that. Thank you for letting me know that. Oh no. Okay, I was imagining, because you know there's this other achievement like keep cool, where you just basically have to stumble into 10 coolers. So I just assumed that this would. All right. Well, honestly, I think it's probably just as difficult. I don't think it should be too big of a problem. Completing that challenge. So we're just gonna go ahead and spend 500 bananas on the minion launcher, and we're gonna try to find as many slides as possible. And here we go. Here's our first one. Pretty good start, I would say. Honestly, I think I can kind of relate with what you're saying, Jaden. Like I remember back when I was working on the Minion Rush Encyclopedia, like I literally just like felt kind of like some type of Minion Rush historian or whatever. It's kind of silly, kind of crazy, but. You know, it's kind of silly just like how much I know about the game, like little things like update versions and like what each update introduced and all of that. Wait, what just happened? Did I not stumble into that obstacle? Okay. I feel like some weird things are happening. Like I'm pretty sure I literally just like no-clipped through an obstacle. Like literally, the minion shield literally acted as if it were like a golden shield or something along those lines. I don't know, there's some like very weird bugs happening. So we're approaching a secret area now. And I just lost. I might have to pause the stream here in a few moments. I am not sure if I will do that. I think we're good for now, but I might have to pause it here soon. Not end it, just like pause it real quick. Okay, literally missed the minion launcher right there. You know, I'm not sure. I'm really tempted to just go back to the anti-villain league. Because I'm pretty sure if I had just stayed in the anti-villain league, I'm sure I could have accumulated the necessary tokens at this point. Because my assumption was that the El Macho's boss battle would work, but as has been proven, for whatever reason, it is not working. You know, at this point, I could probably mute my microphone and literally no one would notice. Because at this point, there's not really a whole lot to really talk about. Like, I'm literally just running here in this location trying to find slides. And for whatever reason, they just seem like absolutely impossible to find. I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm gonna return to the anti-villain league as soon as I get the chance to do that. Because this other strategy I had in mind, it literally just like broke apart. Because like first and foremost, I thought I would be able to find El Macho in El Macho's lair, and for whatever reason I was not able to do that. And then I also believed that here in the mall, I'm just gonna go back to El Macho's lair, and I thought that here in the mall, like, I thought that to get that one achievement for 10 tokens, I thought all I needed to do was to hit those wet floor signs, but apparently not. So yes, I think I'm gonna come back here to El Macho's lair and wait until the anti-villain league pops back up, and I'm just gonna go back to that location. I'm literally just like 30 tokens away. And I'm not sure if there's any other, I guess, easier achievements that I could complete. I don't think there's... Well, actually... I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure which one would be easier, because we could just go to the Anti-Villain League and get the 100,000 meters, or alternatively, we could complete the Unstoppable achievement, and then get some other small achievement, and we should be able to get the tokens we need. I'm just not sure which of the two we should do. I'm gonna use the minion launcher, and I'm also gonna use the score boost, the multiplier boost. So yeah, so now my goal for now is, if we stumble into the Anti-Villain League, we're gonna go to the Anti-Villain League. But if I'm able to stumble into the Minion Beach first, I'm probably gonna go to Minion Beach. Because there is a small achievement there worth 10 tokens that I can probably complete pretty easily. And I can also complete the Unstoppable achievement, I think, pretty easily, regardless of which location I'm in. So that's probably going to be my new strategy, since my other strategies failed. So in order to get the Unstoppable badge, the Unstoppable achievement. Oh, there's Minion Beach. Okay, so in order to get the Unstoppable achievement, I'm gonna have to get as high of a score as possible, which means I'm probably gonna have to try to get every Mega Minion that stumbles in my path, every Freeze Ray, I guess just generally, just any power-ups that will help me increase my score. And definitely focus on getting despicable bonuses by punching other minions. Banana Vacuum is probably not gonna help me too much with getting a high score. But the moon definitely will help me. There we go. That's a pretty decent score boost. There we go, there's the Mega Minion. By the way, if anyone is still here watching this stream, I would like to truly thank you for staying around, because this stream has been going for a little while now. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, I was trying to get as high of a score as possible, but clearly that failed. You know, Baby's a pretty useful costume. I'm not sure which one is more useful though. I'm not sure if Mega Minion would be more useful for increasing my score. Oh, nice. Apparently, Jaden is working on improving the Minion Rush reboot project, which is basically like the Chinese version of Minion Rush, but with kind of improvements, some changes. So that's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing an improved version of that. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure if referee or the baby costume would be better for increasing my score, because that's kind of what I'm trying to do now with increase my score. To increase my score as fast as possible. I think I'm probably gonna use baby costume unless someone has a better suggestion. I think I'm gonna just use baby costume. I'm not going to use any of the perks at the beginning though. Okay, so apparently I probably should have used the referee. It's a little bit too late for that now, but I will try that next run. Kind of just decided to use baby just because of like the despicable multiplier boost at the beginning. Okay, so here we go, the moon power up. Okay, you know, honestly, controlling the moon sometimes a little bit tricky. Okay, so I didn't really get a very big score boost there, not as big as I wanted, but I'd definitely be interested in checking out that icon, that custom icon, Jaden. Yeah, I think definitely next run I'm gonna use the referee costume because I really, first of all, something I'm noticing is for whatever reason the Mega Minion power up is spawning like literally so frequently. It's almost like it's literally taunting me, like it's literally like mocking me because I decided not to use the referee costume. Okay, I'll check the icon here probably whenever I lose. So I'm probably gonna be losing here pretty soon. Probably. Okay, so here we go, the moon power up. Okay, that was a very poor score boost. Well, there we go. Ooh, that does look pretty cool, that icon. That's definitely pretty cool. If I could show it here, I would. But unfortunately, I can't, at least not at the moment. Perhaps near the end of this stream, I might show it if anyone is interested in taking a look at the icon that Jaden has designed for his rebooted version. I don't feel like there's a lot of people watching anymore, so maybe I won't show it. I don't know. It depends if anyone is interested, or it's possible that Jaden has already shared it on maybe some of the other Minion Rush Discord servers. But yeah, I am gonna go ahead and change to the referee costume, and I'm gonna see if I can upgrade. Yes, I can upgrade the Mega Minion. So there we go. And we're gonna run again. I definitely could consider streaming the rebooted version. Only unfortunate part is like I'm not sure if I'll have time in the future. But if I do have time, I will definitely consider streaming that. Okay, yeah, I think the using referee was definitely a good choice. I was gonna use the moon power up, but I feel like it's mostly just a waste of time because the score boost that I get from it isn't really that significant. So I think I'll just continue running. this challenge has definitely been a little bit more difficult than I was expecting. Thought we would have gotten all the tokens necessary a little bit quicker. Oh well. I want to go ahead and check what progress we have. Okay, so we have, I guess, some decent progress with this achievement. You know, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and complete the Keep Cool achievement. That'll get us 10 tokens, and I think 10 tokens would be pretty neat. So I'm gonna do that right now. And then we'll continue trying to get as high of a score as possible. There we go, there's one cooler. Only 9 more to go. Okay, yeah, so we just need 9 more coolers to go, and then we'll get 10 tokens. Eight more coolers to go. And 7 more to go. And I think 6 more to go. And 5 more to go. And 4 more to go. And I believe this will be 3 more to go. Two more to go. I think after this we'll only need 1 more after this. And I believe 1 more to go, and then we'll get those 10 tokens. Okay, so I think the game knows that I'm trying to just hit a cooler obstacle because they are literally not spawning now, despite them spawning very frequently just a few moments ago. Okay, there it is. And I think that's the last one, and there we go. We got another 10 tokens. No, Jaden, I do not think I know how to change the name end icon without ruining the verification. I'm not sure if you could try. I think it's APK cloner or app cloner. I think it has a feature that allows you to change the name of an APK of an app, but I'm not sure if. I'm pretty sure it ruins the verification, but I'm not for certain. And I'm pretty sure you've already tried using app cloner, so. Okay, there we go. We got 10 more tokens. Now we only need 20 more tokens. I'm trying to find a different way of going about getting these 20 tokens. Like an easier way of getting these 20 tokens. Doesn't really seem like there's an easy way of doing this, so see, I think we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna play again, and we're gonna try to get as high of a score as possible. Ah, I don't have an okay, well, okay, we're gonna just use this run to get bananas, just enough to afford the minion launcher. And then after that, we're gonna try to get as high of a score as we possibly can. So we just need, I think, roughly a little bit less than 200 bananas. Okay, the unicorn would be pretty helpful for our goal here. See, if I think for renaming an APK, I guess the only other I guess option that I can think of, even though I believe it ruins the verification as well, but I think you could try. I know there's this like tool, like this Windows tool, that allows you to, I think, change the names of APKs and like decompile APKs and all of this stuff. I think that might work, but I can't remember the name of that application. But I think it could be worth considering. Okay, thanks Andrich for your commitment in trying to stay here for the stream throughout the entirety of it all. Pretty sure, at least I know, I'm a little bit exhausted. Like yesterday when I tried the you know, beating the world record, I didn't really feel it was this exhausting, but this one is definitely more challenging of a task, I feel. Because at least yesterday I had the help of mods. Today I don't really have that assistance. And I guess that's the whole point of this like stream and this challenge, is just trying to get enough tokens for this costume without using mods or anything like that. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's run again and get the minion launcher. And we'll get the despicable multiplier boost. if I get the chance to switch locations and go to the anti-villain league, I'm probably gonna do that. Because currently the achievement I'm trying to get does not require me to be in Minion Beach. And I think it would be very useful if we could be like working towards 2 achievements at once. To hopefully increase our chances and increase the speed in which we get the 200 tokens we need. You know, I just realized I probably could have used the banana splitter. I probably could have used the banana splitter and the score multiplier boosts in order to increase the rate at which my score increases. I didn't really think of that until now. It's a little bit too late right now, but maybe I could do that in the next run. I think I've been streaming Minion Rush for nearly 3 hours in a row, which is not very good. I've definitely had an unhealthy dose of Minion Rush today. Finally, the AVL, the Anti-Villain League. My old friend, we have returned. And we lost. You know, I think technically I could probably gamble, but I'm probably going to lose tokens, but I'm pretty sure I could spend 25 tokens on this pod. And perhaps, if I get very lucky, get 50 tokens, and literally have enough tokens to complete this challenge. But I'm honestly not willing to take that type of risk. Okay, I think we're just gonna try and concentrate on getting as much despicable score as possible. And yes, that does mean, or at least that will mean, that will mean that we will have to use, first of all, the minion launcher. But second of all, we're also gonna use the banana splitter and the score multiplier. We're running very low on the despicable multipliers, so we're gonna have to be very careful with how we use them. And we're also gonna have to be very careful in not losing and not hitting any obstacles, because that will mean that we are wasting these perks. So we need to use our perks very carefully and also be very careful while playing to make sure that we do not end up wasting these perks. If we hadn't left the anti-villain league and if we had just stayed to complete that one achievement, I think right now we would already have the Cupid costume, but we decided to, or at least I decided to go ahead and try completing smaller achievements, and then that failed, and then that just resulted in a waste of time, unfortunately. But yeah, but hopefully we'll be able to get one of the two achievements. Either we'll be able to get the one about the anti-villain league, or we'll be able to get the achievement about the about our despicable score. Oh wow, so the fluffy unicorn actually gives a significant score boost. So that's good to know. I mean, it did the same thing yesterday during the Minion Rush World Record attempt, but the fluffy unicorn is actually a pretty decent power up for increasing your score. I'm just gonna get the moon power up, even though it doesn't really give much of a significant score boost. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this power up. Okay, we got actually a pretty decent score boost right there. There we have another fluffy unicorn. I'm not sure if I've upgraded the fluffy unicorn, but if I haven't, I definitely need to do that because it gives such a significant score boost. Oh my goodness, that was so close. Finally, a Mega Minion. Took long enough. Okay, so we got a brand new high score, so that's good news. Oh my goodness, it was so close. Another fluffy unicorn. Yes, please. Oh my goodness, the game just lagged, and it just kind of made me think not very good thoughts. Okay, so we covered a distance of 5,000 meters, so that's pretty good. And another fluffy unicorn. Wow, I've been getting a lot of fluffy unicorns this run. You have almost reached 10,000 bananas. Although currently my objective isn't really so much collecting a ton of bananas, but it's mostly just getting as high of a score as possible. But bananas will definitely be pretty useful. Oh no! Well, wow, that was a pretty long run. Unfortunately, I jumped a bit too early right there. Otherwise, I probably could have kept on going for a little while longer. I want to see how much progress we have now. Okay, so we have pretty good progress there. Yeah, honestly, I think we're probably gonna get this achievement, the Unstoppable achievement, before we get the Unwanted Visitor achievement. Now the only issue is that we're about to run out of the despicable multiplier boosts, which is definitely gonna be an issue. And I'm not sure if I want to invest in... I think I'm going to invest in the Mega Minion. Or... Yeah, I think I'm going to spend the rest of my bananas here on the Mega Minion. Because I think we're going to have to get a high score because running the long distance, I don't think it's gonna work out. You know, I probably should have used the baby minion instead. But I think we'll just continue with referee. So I'm pretty sure I think this stream has officially been going on for 3 hours. And I'm not sure, it's definitely going to end before 4 hours, regardless of whether we actually get the Cupid costume or not. If we're not able to get the Cupid costume in this stream, I might be able to stream tomorrow, maybe a little late, but I might be able to stream, actually, no, I do believe I should be able to stream maybe a little bit late tomorrow. But maybe for an hour or so tomorrow, if we are not able to get the Cupid costume in this stream. But I'm pretty sure we should be able. I'm pretty sure we should be able to get it in this stream. We just really need to get a very high... Either we need to get a very high score or cover a lot of distance using the... using Groot's rocket and such. Oh my goodness, why did it spawn me there? That's literally so... So, I've also been checking to see if there's any other... achievements we could complete, but it doesn't really seem like there is. This might be a stupid decision, but I'm gonna use the banana multiplier. Yeah, I also do hope that we do get Cupid in this stream. Here we go, we got the fluffy unicorn, which is a great score boost, a great score booster, as I have previously mentioned. I don't know, considering how long we've actually run inside of the Anti-Villain League, like, I almost feel like we've already covered the 100,000 meters. How many of you have played the 1.7.2 version of the game? I'm sure at least someone who's currently watching has played this version now that, you know, it's been recovered and all of that. And especially like with the mod. Have any of you played this version? If you have played this version, what has been your highest score? I seem to have gotten no response from that question. I'm assuming most people currently watching have not played this version yet. Oh my goodness, that was so close. I literally have no idea how I even saved that. Like, I'm pretty sure if you go back and you replay that, like, you can see that I literally clipped, like, literally no-clipped through an obstacle. Like, I literally went through it. Oh no. How did I miss that jump? Well, we didn't get too bad of a score. We did get 5,000 meters though, which is like 5% of our goal. Okay, yeah, we're definitely probably gonna get the Unstoppable achievement before we do the Anti-Villain League one. I'm gonna upgrade the moon. And yeah, we're gonna play again. Oh, and oh, well, that's unfortunate. I don't have enough bananas for the minion launcher. Well, I guess we're just gonna play without the minion launcher. I mean, the minion launcher doesn't really give me much of a score boost. It's mostly just a kind of a distance boost. How much longer do you all think it will take us to unlock the Cupid costume? Okay, so apparently Andrej suggests that it'll take us 20 more minutes to unlock the Cupid costume. Honestly, I do hope you are, I hope that that's the truth. Because more than 20 minutes, I feel like that's probably a bit too long. And I've been running in the same location for like probably over half the stream, so it definitely would be nice to get a little break. We have the Fluffy Unicorn power up. Yes, a Mega Minion. And I kind of just thought of this, but I think it'd be pretty cool if, you know, in the current version of Minion Rush, they added new power-ups. Like maybe 1 or 2 new power-ups. I think perhaps based on the props from the Jelly Lab era. I think those would be... I think that would be pretty cool. But I feel like it gets sort of boring, like having the same power-ups. I'm not sure if I'm the only one who feels that way, but I think that would be pretty cool. Yes, another fluffy unicorn. It's always a relief seeing the fluffy unicorn. Honestly, I think that was possibly the best place where that freeze ray could have spawned. I wonder how close we are to earning that unstoppable achievement. I'm hoping we're pretty close. I hope we need less than 1 million score more to unlock that achievement. I'm gonna be completely honest, when I started this stream, I was not expecting this stream to last longer than the world record stream from yesterday. And another fluffy unicorn. I think the gameplay's getting a little more intense and a little bit faster now. I think we might have a chance at least beating our previous high score. I think this run has lasted quite a while now. There we go, a brand new distance record. You know, at this point, I'm actually kind of starting to memorize, like, the, kind of the layout of the obstacles. Just because of how long I've been playing in this same location. I'm not sure if that's a thing to be proud of or not. And there we go, we beat our previous high score. And we got the fluffy unicorn. You know, at this point, I'm not sure how we don't have that achievement of running 100,000 meters in the anti-villain league, because I'm almost convinced that we've nearly ran 100,000 meters. Like, just given how long we've been running in this same location. Someone definitely needs to check how long this run has lasted, because it's definitely lasted way longer than I expected. Well, I'm honestly questioning how I lost that, given that the air blower was right in front of that obstacle. Interesting. Well, we did cover a distance of 13,000 meters. We collected over 8,000 bananas, and we got a brand new high score. And despite that, for some reason, oh my goodness, we are literally so close to getting that achievement. And I have no idea how we're not anywhere near close to getting the unwanted visitor achievement. I think that's kind of a little bit ridiculous. I'm not sure if there's any power up we want to upgrade. I guess I'll just upgrade the banana splitter, because why not? And yeah, I think we're just gonna run again. Grab the minion launcher real quick. I would grab the banana multiplier, but I'm not sure I really want to do that. I think last run we did not use the minion launcher, so maybe that was a mistake. You know, yeah, I think I'm just gonna restart this run without the minion launcher, because I think that'll allow me to start the run with the Mega Minion instead. Yeah, so apparently, judging from like what's being said in the chat right now, apparently 1 meter in this version of the game counts as 5 meters in the newer version of the game, which is kind of interesting. I believe if we can get another score similar or close to the score we got in the previous run, I'm hoping we'll be able to unlock that one achievement that we need. Okay, there we go. We got a little bit of a score boost. Of course, still not enough to get that achievement. But we're getting pretty close. Have another Mega Minion power-up. Okay, so apparently, Andrich says that, if you divide your score by 62, that should be the number of meters you've ran, I think. So that's interesting. I'm kind of surprised that we still haven't unlocked that achievement. I mean, at this point, I think since we started playing, I'm sure we've accumulated a total of 5 million score. Or at least I'm hoping we have. Grab this freeze ray. By the way, I know I've said this multiple times, but if you all are still here watching this live stream, I just like to say like thanks, like honestly, for staying around for so long. we have another freeze ray. How much more score do we need to get that achievement? Oh my goodness, that was close. Finally, we got the unstoppable achievement. Ironically, that means that now we are stoppable. Because I'm gonna stop. Finally running, because finally, after how long has this live stream been going on for? Like, after how long has this stream been going on for? Like, after like 3 hours and a half, we've finally, everybody, I need your attention. I need your attention because this, finally, we've done it. We've done it. We have done it. Our objective for this stream is right here in this unstoppable achievement. And honestly, I think it's a very fitting name because clearly we were unstoppable because we did not stop until we reached our objective. Boom. 205 tokens. 205 tokens. Gone. There we go, guys. We've got the Cupid costume. We did it. We accomplished our objective, and we even have some bananas left over, so we can so we can upgrade our costume. So there we go. We have the Cupid costume that increases bananas by 125%. And I know this stream has been going on for so long, and I know I've played in the anti-villain league for like just an inhumane number of hours. But we're gonna do one last run with the Cupid costume, kind of just to, I guess, celebrate this achievement, this accomplishment. Because here is our reward. And actually, I'm gonna restart that because I actually wanted to use the minion launcher. So I'm just gonna restart this. Equip the minion launcher. And I'm actually going to use the banana multiplier because now we're going to be able to get a ton of bananas. We're going to be able to get a ton of bananas now with the banana multiplier and the Cupid costume combined. And honestly, I'm kind of just wanting to get out of the anti-villain league, so the first chance I get to leave this location, I'm gonna take that. Oh, apparently the multiplier doesn't work? Okay, well that's okay. That's a little bit unfortunate. Apparently the banana multiplier does not work. That's interesting. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's working. I'm not sure if it's the costume ability that's not working, or if it's the banana splitter that is not working. But yeah, I am noticing that because it's only multiplying the bananas by 2. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to lose at some point. Okay, yeah, so apparently it's the costume ability that's not working. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate. But well, at least we reached our objective for the stream. So I guess that's what really matters ultimately. I'm not sure if the costume ability is not working because I used the banana splitter. I believe that's why it's not working. You know, after this run ends, I'm gonna do another run just to check if it's the banana splitter that's affected this. Because I assumed that like the banana splitter would stack with the costume's ability, but that might not be the case. So I'm not sure if anyone knows how. Oh well, didn't mean to lose so early. So yes, I'm gonna play again, and this time without any perks. I'm just gonna see if it's truly that the costume ability does not work, or if the banana multiplier simply... Okay, well... Yeah, unfortunately the costume ability does not work. That's a little bit unfortunate. But hey, we accomplished our objective. So, you know, since the costume ability doesn't work, I'm not gonna bother and like collect a ton of bananas because like it doesn't really even matter. I do wonder why the costume ability does not work. Because it does say that it supposedly increases bananas by 125%. It might work if I like restart the game, or maybe it's just something like with the data, or it might have to do with the APK or the game data. At least those would be my assumptions. I guess I probably should have invested those 200 tokens on like the singer or some other costume. Probably would have been more worth my time. But anyways, regardless, we did accomplish our goal. We did accomplish our goal of acquiring the Cupid costume, which means that yeah, we reached the end of the stream now. So I'd like to thank everyone who watched this stream, watched me play this version of the game, which was actually, as I have already mentioned, the very first version of Minion Rush that I played back in 2014. So yeah, so it actually, finding this version kind of means quite a bit to me, simply because it was the first version I played, and it also completes the collection of Minion Rush versions prior to the Jelly Lab. I will definitely take a moment to check out the modded APK that's apparently been that has been developed and at this point shared. So I will check that out. after this stream is over. But with that being said, thank you so much everybody for joining in on this adventure. Hopefully at some point in the next maybe days, weeks, months, I don't know, we might be able to live stream once again and go on another adventure, on another Minion Rush adventure. Maybe explore a different version of the game. Maybe explore Jaden's rebooted version that he is currently working on improving. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to possibly future Minion Rush live streams. If any of you were not able to stay around for the entirety of the stream, I will be posting highlights of this stream as YouTube Shorts after this stream is over. So definitely stay on the lookout for that. But yeah, with that being said, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video, and goodbye, everybody.